Hello my pretties, welcome to my first ever bridal makeup series. I'm super excited about this as we'll be creating a series of different looks for the bride from her haldi function till reception. So we'll be creating around 5 looks wherein we'll not just be doing the makeup but we'll create the whole look including hair, jewelry and outfit. So if you're getting married in this quarantine or quarantine, then this is the bridal makeup series for you. And now that you have all the time, you can practice these looks for your near or dear one's wedding. So the first look in this bridal makeup series is the haldi look, and as you can see, I'm wearing this yellow dress which is my creation. You can check my clothing page on Instagram. And this intro is getting longer, so grab a cup of coffee or tea and let's just start with the makeup. Starting with the Color by Illuminating lotion, I'm going to take 2 pumps and will apply it all over my face. Now this lotion not only moisturizes the skin but also gives an instant long lasting glow. And guys, I'll mention all the products in the description box below, so do check it out. Next, I'm using this concealer palette from Maybelline and will use the Peach Salmon corrector for under eye circles, and I will also take it around the mouth area since this area is comparatively darker than the rest of our face. Now this is not one of my favorite products as I believe there are better concealer palettes available in the market, and I only use the peach shade from this palette. So yeah, I'm trying to use as many different products as I can for this bridal series, and yeah, I'm blending it with a brush. Next, I'm using my Maybelline foundation in the shade Warm Nude, and I'm blending this using this flat foundation brush. Now this brush came in a pack of 3 brushes which are very affordable, and I got it from Forever 21 I guess, and they were around 900 or 1200 rupees. So yeah, if you're a beginner then you can check them out. And don't forget to take it down your neck because it looks very unattractive when your face and your neck does not match. So always make sure that you apply it on your neck as well. Next, I'm using my beauty blender as it gives a flawless finish and also takes off the excess foundation if there's any. And once this is done, I'm going to move on to my eyes. We'll do the concealer later because we are going to be using vibrant colors, so there's a chance of having a fallout, so we can fix that with the concealer later on. So I'm prepping my lids using the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and blending it with a beauty blender. Then I'm using this base shade from my Huda Beauty palette and setting the concealer in place. For today's eye look, I'm going to start with yellow. I'll pick it up on my blending brush and will apply it on my crease and a little above that. This is going to be my transition shade, and I'll keep adding more color till I'm happy with the result. Now we are going to be creating a color blast eye makeup, which basically means we use lots of different colors. Next, I'm using this bright orange shade and I'm pressing it on my crease, and you can see how pigmented this color is. I'm adding more color and going back and forth on my crease, blending it out. And I do not want to go a little higher than my crease because I'm deepening and darkening my crease. And I will also take the same shade on my lower lash line to sort of define it. Next, I'm going back to my yellow shade and will blend the edges of the orange, making sure that the edges are well blended. Next, I'm using this purple shade and will press it on my crease, further deepening and darkening the crease area. I'll go back and forth blending it out. Then again, I'm gonna go on with this purple shade on a flat eye brush and will apply it on the outer part of my eye. I'll keep adding more and more color till I'm happy with how it looks, and then I'm gonna go back to my crease. Will make sure that everything is nicely blended, and it is very important to blend out the colors together, and this is how the eye makeup looks so far. Next, I'm cutting my crease. So for all those who do not know what that is, a cut crease is the technique of using concealer to cut across the eyelid to form sharp contrast in colors. So to create a cut crease eye look, we basically take some concealer and draw a semicircle or any shape that you want. So it is basically cleaning the edges of the dark shadow that you've used before in order to use a new shadow so that it pops out more. Then I'm showing you on the other eye as well because this step takes a little bit of time and you need to be very patient while doing this because otherwise you can spoil your eye makeup. Again, I'm going on with the purple shade and I'm blending the concealer with the purple shade, making sure that everything is nicely blended and there's no harsh line. Then I'm using this shimmery purplish shade and I'm taking it on a flat brush and applying it on the lid area where I have cut the crease. So the idea behind creating the cut crease was to make this color pop more, and you can see how beautiful this looks. Next, I'm using the kajal, filling my waterline and also tightlining my eyes. Then I'm gonna go on with the purple shade and blending it on my lower lash line. Applying my favorite mascara from Smashbox and adding those false lashes. Next, I'm using this Benefit Brow Pencil to fill in my brows, and this is the first time that I'm using this product. And though I have heard great things about this product, I did not like it much, maybe because I am used to filling in my brows using the brow powders. But yeah, do let me know, how do you guys feel? Does it look good? Or let me know your thoughts in the comments. So for filling the brows, I create a line at the bottom and one line above, and then I kind of fill the sparse areas in between. Now I create the bottom line starting from the very start, but for the upper line I do leave some space at the start, and yeah, that's basically how I do my brows. Then I like going over my brows with the spoolie so that the product is mixed up and it looks well blended and no harsh lines are seen. And when I create such looks, I make sure that I also use some concealer on a flat concealer brush, and I kind of clean my brows. So I create a line at the top and I create a line at the bottom of the brows as well to sort of clean the eyeshadow area, and this way the brows look more enhanced and defined. And then you cannot leave it like this, so you need to blend it using a small beauty blender, and this completes the eyes. So I'm gonna move on to my concealer. I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand, and I'll use it to highlight the usual areas that I normally highlight, which is under the eyes, around the mouth area, on the chin, nose, and some on the middle of the forehead. Then I'll blend it using this small beauty blender from PAC Cosmetics. Now beauty blender helps blend the concealer really well. It does not get cakey, and yeah, it gives a flawless finish. I'm again gonna use this yellow shade and will highlight the inner corners. Next I'm gonna use the gold shimmery shade and will apply it in the inner 1/3 of my eye. Now setting everything in place using my favorite Sephora compact, and you can see it shows how much I love this product. So I'll use it everywhere, wherever I have used concealer, around the mouth, under my eyes. And it is very important to set your face with some powder. You can use loose powder, compact, anything, but you need to set that face. Then I'm going to do some contouring / bronzing, and I'm using the Sugar bronzer. I'm taking some of it on a flat foundation brush. I'll apply it in the hollows of my cheeks. Now you do not need to buy a bronzer separately. You can use any warm brown shade for contouring or bronzing your face, and I'm applying it on the usual areas that I contour, under my cheekbones, down my chin. And if you want to see a detailed video on step-by-step makeup, then you can check this video out. It has everything explained in detail, how to do contouring, where to apply blush, everything in detail. So do check out this video if you haven't already. Next I'm using this highlighting blush from Miss Claire. This is a beautiful blush, and it's very affordable as well. So I'm applying it on the apples and will take it a little up. And whatever is left on my brush, I'll take it on my chin, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter for highlighting my face. Though we have already used a highlighting blush, but we can always use more and more highlighters. So I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones, my nose, chin, the usual areas, and I'm finishing off with the makeup setting spray from Miss Claire. This again is very affordable, sets the makeup in place, gives a dewy finish, and helps the makeup to last long. For lips, I'm using this Huda Beauty Lip Contour in the shade Vixen to define them. Then I'm going on with the Revlon liquid lipstick and filling the lips. And that's the finished makeup. Let's move on to the hair now. I'm gonna start with the middle parting. Will take some strand of hair to be kept in front on my face. Then I'm gonna take a nice chunk, the front chunk, and I'll start twisting it. Then I'll keep adding more strands from front and I will twist it with the twisted part. Then I'm gonna repeat the same thing till I reach the back. And that's pretty much done. I'm gonna fix it with a bobby pin. And yeah, it looks so pretty. Then I'm gonna take another bobby pin because I do not want it to move. Then I'm gonna apply it in the cross direction like I showed you in the easy hairstyles video. I hope you remember that. And I'm gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. I'll take some strand of hair on my face. We'll start with the front chunk, do a little twisting. We'll keep on adding strands of hair, twist it and fix it at the back. And this is one of my favorite hairstyles to do because it is super easy and looks lovely at the same time. And I did a middle partition because I'm gonna add a Mang Tika in between. So yeah, that's the finished hairstyle and I think it looks pretty good. And I'm gonna add my Mang Tika in between, adding the earrings and calling it done. That's how we do a bridal haldi look. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, stay tuned for the next look, which is the mehndi look. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.